Okay, here we are. This is something that I picked up, or actually my son picked up for me. It's called The Vampire, Terrifying Lost Journal of Dr. Cornelius Van Helsing. Has all kinds of neat stuff, historical things, from his findings to how he combats vampirism, and the linking between vampires and just creatures of the night, all kinds of stuff. Really interesting and really fun. I mean, it's got some cool little stuff where you can flip things around. I can't do it because I only have one hand. Just really neat. Shoot. Sorry about this. Trying to show this stuff. See, it's got neat little things. Like, it's supposed to be vampire tooth that he collected. So it's just all kinds of neat stuff that you find. Like I said, my son got this for me. You see, transform it. He comes up to the thing. I know, kind of silly, but you know what? I'm trying to get the stupid thing back. So there's that. And of course, picture of Vlad Tepes. Of course, he would never be called that because it means Vlad the Impaler in Romanian. Here we got the complete Vampire Companion. This was given to me by some friends a long time ago. It talks about everything from real life vampire stories to how things change, special dates, vampire movies, vampire books. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. And we have the Vampire Companion, the official guide to Anne Rice's The Vampire Chronicles, which I'll get into later, but it takes you step by step and everything from it, which is cool. It's like a dictionary of stuff. Here's some of this other things: X-rated bloodsuckers, the Undead Kama Sutra, and Zombie Jailbait. It has vampires in it. I showed this one earlier. Now I can't remember the name. Oh well. This is pretty fun. Here's one. This one I believe is out of print. Come like this so I get more light. Ray Garton. Yeah, I think this Live Girls deals with strippers and stuff like that. It's just a great all-around book. And here's the continuation sequel, Nightlife. That's kind of a freaky cover. I don't think this one is out of print, but I'm pretty sure Live Girls is out of print. John Gideon, here we go, Kindred. This is about a crippled Vietnam War veteran who comes home with a disease, and the disease is vampirism. Pretty good, interesting. This one I thought was really crazy, and I had to have it as soon as I got it. Yeah, and right, you see Marilyn Monroe as a vampire. It turns out that a lot of Hollywood's elite stars and everything are vampires. And I don't know if you can see that name right there, people, but you see, Adrienne Barbeau. That's correct. The actress Adrienne Barbeau wrote a novel, Vampires of Hollywood. There it is, right there. You can get this pretty cheap on Amazon. I forget, it was only a couple bucks. But the second that I saw this, and there's even a comment in here from what is it? John Carpenter. Yeah. It says, sexy, funny, and gory, and that's just the first chapter. If I'd known she could write like this, I would have stuck around a little longer. That's what John Carpenter wrote about his ex-wife, Adrienne Barbeau. So there you have it. Yes, Adrienne Barbeau wrote a vampire book. Here we have the Noble Dead series. It's kind of hard to get these up here. There's quite a few of them. We have Dampier, which, like I said, this is a fantasy one. It deals with vampires, but it's set in a fantasy world, because this guy back here is actually an elf. She's the Dampier that is, like I said, part human, part vampire. This is a Noble Dead. Really cool series. It's written by a husband and wife team, Barb and J.C. Hindi. Thief of Lives, Sister of the Dead. Sorry about that. Going backwards now. In Shade and Shadow, Child of a Dead God, Rebel Fae. Like I said, see, it deals with elves and everything set in a fantasy setting, but it is vampires. And there we have that. I'm going to have to come back because I got to get the rest of these books, so just hang on, be right back. Okay, here we are, part 2 of the books. Had to do this backlight with the light because I'm over in the corner due to the fact that I'm still having the office I'm finishing up the office. Have a lot of work to do in there. Anyways, we have Dracula. This is the Barnes & Noble edition. I have a couple editions of Dracula. Sorry, everything is kind of hodgepodge, thrown all over the place due to the simple fact of the office being done, and so my order and cataloging is completely shot. Here's a 4-book series by William Mark Simmons. This is kind of like Dracula meets the Godfather. Yeah, and it's vampires, werewolves, and the mafia. Awesome series. We got second book is Dead on My Feet, Habeas Corpses, which I love the cover of that. I think she looks so badass. And then Dead Easy. We have the young adult series, or it's a teen series. Vampire Kisses. Yeah, I almost read anything vampires. It's crazy. You're going to see all kinds of different mix of stuff in here. This one, there is a third book. I'm looking for it, but these are out of print. And this is by Billy Sue Mossiman. This is about a very young vampire child. This is Red Moon Rising, and we have Malachi's Moon. This one is also out of print. This is a Lords of Darkness series. I have not read this series yet. This only had the first book by L.G. Burbank. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but apparently there was some printing issues and whatever, so that it's gone. And all the books are scattered everywhere. Here we have, these are the series by Scott Seganson. I'm not too sure if this is out of print. This is backwards because it's supposed to be The Vampire Odyssey, The Wildlings, and Parliament of Blood. Yeah, these are true vampires that are just vicious, nasty. There's rape in it. There's just, I mean, it's just vicious. It's totally brutal. Awesome series. I love it. Like I said, I think these are out of print. Here's A World of Darkness. You got Prince of the City. This one's out of print. Most of these go out of print that are based on the role-playing game books. Blood Shift is pretty cool. This one is from the Vampire the Masquerade. This is book 1 of the trilogy of the Blood Curse. You got book 2 and book 3. These are out of print. This is from the new World of Darkness, Vampire the Requiem. Oh, I can't even talk now. Anyways, I'm not going to spend too much time correcting myself. Haven't gotten around to reading this series, but these are still in print. This one's out of print. This is the Grail Covenant. This deals with Vampire the Dark Ages. Got the first one, which is this To Sift Through Bitter Ashes. Like I said, it's based off the vampire books that I have. I'm going to go backwards. Here we have, this is an excellent one. I forget it. It's called Fever Dream by George R.R. Martin. It takes place in the South on a riverboat. Oh my God, this is a really, really good book. This is a huge series. I only have the first 3. It's The Vampire Huntress Legend by L.A. Banks. You have Minion, Awakening, and The Hunted. Not too bad. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the best. Here we step into some paranormal romance. I know. We got Undead and Unwed, Undead and Unemployed, and Undead and Unappreciated by Mary Janice Davison. Just funny ass books. Scott Baker's Dampire. Dampire is a cross between a vampire and a human. It can exist in both worlds. Predator and Prey, another World of Darkness out of print. This one, The Vampire Tapestry, one of my favorites, hands down, by Susie McKee Charnas. Oh God, he is a professor. Okay, he's a vampire, but he's also a professor at a university, and he gets kidnapped. And these people are trying to learn from him, some witches and stuff like that, and they're trying to take his power and trying to, I guess, become vampires. And the whole story is so interesting, is so well done and captivating, and that you have this vampire that actually feeds through, it's like a needlepoint proboscis that's underneath his tongue that shoots out and goes into it. So detecting a vampire bite from him is almost nearly impossible. Great, excellent story. God, I love this. I have no idea. I think it got a reprint. I'm sorry I haven't kept up on that, but anyways, a wonderful story. The Last Vampire, this was weird, okay, by T.M. Wright. Very strange. Here we have, I'm going to try to go through these a little bit quicker. Vampire Junction deals with a young preteen vampire that's a singer. Dracula Tapes, which is by Fred Saberhagen. It's done from the point of view of Dracula. It's this story, but from Dracula's point of view, not from Mina Harker or anybody else's. Here I have the Laws of Blood series, Darkness and Blood Feud by Sam Siciliano. My Warhammer, if you're not into Warhammer, it's going to take me too long to try to tell you about this, but it's just, these are excellent books. Very brutal. Crimson Kiss, it was okay, Tricia Baker. Chelsea Coyne Yarbrough, if you're into vampire novels, you've definitely heard of her. Very historic, very history-driven. Love this woman. Pomegranates, Full and Fine, not too bad. Down here, we have Tanith Lee's. Well, we did have Tanith Lee's Dark Dance. Sorry about that. I'll try to get some more light to shine down here. As you can see, I have a huge collection of vampire books. These are ones by Rachel Kane, she has the Weather Warden series, which I've fallen in love with. And here is her Morganville Vampire series. We have Glass Houses, Kiss of Death. I think they're all out of order too. Yes, they are. Damn it. Okay. Fade Out, Carpe Corpus, Lord of Misrule, Feast of Fools, Midnight Alley, and The Dead Girls Dance. Janine Frost. I haven't read these. These are my wife's. Anyways, at Grave's End, Halfway to the Grave, and 1 Foot in the Grave. Touch of Darkness. This is definitely out of print. The Beast Within. These are short stories set in the world of the Vampire the Masquerade. Really great stories. Awesome. One of my favorites. They Thirst by Robert R. McCammon. This freaked the crap out of me. I grew up in the LA area in California. And Valencia and Saugus up in that whole area. It's all LA County, but LA too. And his description of the area, it's accurate. 100% accurate, and I could see these things happening. Oh my God, They Thirst freaked the crap out of me. I love that. Covenant with the Vampire, not that great. Netherworld, Night Hunter, it was okay. I have it in my collection just because I like it. I mean, I like vampires. In the Blood is the sequel to Sunglasses After Dark. A vampire with a dual nature, human and vampire. When she's in her human mode, she can walk in the sun. When she goes into her vampire mode, she can't. It's friggin' crazy and so awesome. I love how they did it, or how Nancy A. Collins did it. Let's go a little closer down here. We got Mick Farren, Time of Feasting, Dark Lost. Mick Farren is one of my favorite authors. He writes all kinds of stuff. Poppy Z. Bright. This one right here, Mastery. Stay Away From. Total Crap by Kelly Wilde. Total crap. Here he is, the winner of the Bram Stoker Award for Best First Novel, and then he comes out with this shit. Oh, disgusting. Here we go. Nancy Kilpatrick. This stuff is out of print. Or maybe it just got a reprint. I can't remember now. Crap. Anyways, got some more Brian Lumley right here, Coven of Vampires. Love that cover. Sorry, it's so cramped. I can't barely get out of here. This one I found okay. Once Bitten, Twice Shy by Jennifer Rardin. It was alright. Charlie Houston. Yes. Already Dead. This was a really good series. It's a series now. There's quite a few of them. I don't have all of them, but I love this character. The World on Blood by Jonathan Nassau. It was okay. This one. Kim Newman. One of my favorite books is Anno Dracula. it picks up where Dracula left off when Jonathan Harker and they ambushed him in the bedroom. Now, the thing is, where they chased him out didn't happen in Anno Dracula. Actually, Dracula wins. In the book Dracula, he loses. But Kim Newman in Anno Dracula, Dracula wins and actually goes to England and changes the queen into a vampire. And so gets into the royal family. It's friggin' awesome. The Bloody Red Baron is the second book in the series. This deals where Dracula turns... oh God, why can't I remember his name? The Red Baron's name. Oh my God. Oh, shit. Manfred von Richthofen. Yes, he turns him into a vampire, and it's awesome. He no longer needs to fly using the triplane. So here we have Cirque de Freak, the whole entire series, book 1 through 12. David Wellington, his vampire books right here. You got 13 Bullets, 99 Coffins, Vampire Zero, and 23 Hours. Excellent series. Oh, another one of my favorites. I know you had us pick your favorite. Blood-Sucking Fiends by Christopher Moore. I love this book. This is an awesome book. Here we got some other ones. I haven't gotten around to reading this. Vampire Go-Go. Octavia Butler. Unfortunately, she's dead. But Fledgling, I have not gotten around to reading yet. Nymphos of Rocky Flats by Mario Acevedo. I'll be showing some more of his books. Awesome books. Blood Legacy. And that's it for right here. When I come back, I'll be returning with some of the other ones.